I have the need to see this fucking movie again. What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here, finally giving you a film review of Top Gun Maverick. 2 years, man, 2 years. A little over, I think, 2 years that we've been waiting for this movie. And you know what? I mean, to be honest, with everything that, when it comes to Tom Cruise, just like holding out and being like, nope, I don't want to do streaming. He's very old school. He's all about the big screen. That's just the way he is. And he just was like fighting the studios, doing all this stuff. I mean, I will say that it's just refreshing. I mean, even though this is a franchise movie, it's just refreshing that there's a lot of hype and a lot of I don't know, there's just so much that's happening with this movie. I mean, it almost seems like, I mean, I felt like this when it came to Ghostbusters Afterlife, but it just feels like this is just a little bit more, because just even going to the movie theater yesterday, you can just feel a different vibe. It's not the same vibe of, a bunch of young people and just everybody like going to see a superhero movie. It was just a different kind of vibe, and I absolutely loved it. So yes, we're catching up with Mr. Pete Mitchell. Almost 30, I mean, it's over 30 years, almost fucking 40 years, man. But yeah, we catch up with this, and I'm just gonna get to the point. I mean, I'm gonna get to it because you already know I really enjoyed the shit out of this movie. You saw my first reaction. I mean, I really did. It's just one of those movies that's just enjoyable. It's one of those, just like the first one, that you're gonna be able to watch and watch again. But it is better than the first one. It just is. I mean, but of course it's supposed to be. It's fucking. I mean, this is the new technology, and the fact that they actually did all this like flying and everything, like they had cameras in the cockpit and the actors were really doing this stuff, just added a little bit more to it. And the only thing you worry about is just like, all right, how many callbacks are they going to do? Are they going to do too many callbacks? And to be honest, I thought the callbacks were all done very well. I thought they were done very well. I thought that was handled well, showing pictures. There wasn't like too much like flashbacking. I think they found a really good balance. I think the only thing that this movie suffered when we're catching up with what Maverick's been doing is, I mean, you only have one movie. You only have one movie. You don't have Kelly McGillis? I always forget what her name is. You don't have her coming back. You have Jennifer Connelly as the love interest this time, and they have a history. We never saw that history, so it would have been better if it was Kelly McGillis, but I think she doesn't even really arc anymore or something like that. And I don't think she's aged too well too, but I just think that's where it's kind of going like, oh man, there could have, at one point maybe there was like a one in the middle that showed this, and now we're revisiting it, because it seemed like if there was, that's what it seemed like it was missing when it came to the love interest. Like, we don't know who this is, but it's Jennifer Connelly. I don't care. But yeah, the action, the dogfight. I mean, it starts off slow. Don't think it's just going to start off boom right away and you're just like in the jets. And I was like, no, it doesn't start off like that. I mean, it starts off with a really cool scene. That's for damn sure. But yeah, I mean, and then you kind of get the cliche stuff. You're always going to have the asshole guy and everything. And then, but yeah, like I said, the callbacks. I mean, obviously when you're talking about Iceman, I mean, Val Kilmer's been promoting the crap out of it, that, that he was returning as Iceman. And I mean, it was just awesome to see them two on the screen together and everything like that. And yeah, it was just it was absolutely fantastic. Sorry, my audio turned on right there. I don't know what the hell. I'm watching something, that's why. And commercials, ads, gotta love that. But no, I mean, it was just cool to see that. I was wondering how they were going to handle doing all that, because I mean, obviously we know what happened with what has happened with Val Kilmer. But yeah, it was great to see that. And then, like I said, it just gripping. I mean, it's one of those movies where I had to pee before the final act started, and I went, not leaving my seat, not leaving. And I was sitting there, I was feeling it, it was building up, but at the same time, you were just gripped. You were going, what is going to happen? Okay, because you just don't know. I mean, nowadays, it's like, okay, people, this is a crazy suicide mission that they have to go on. Are people, are there certain people that we want to survive not going to survive? I mean, that's the kind of thing. And of course, I'm not going to say anything about that, but it was just like one of those things where you're just gripping. White knuckle. It is crazy. It is insane. And yeah, it gets a little more. I mean, like I said, it is better than the first one, superior, but the first one will always be iconic. But yeah, everything's great. Tom Cruise is great. The supporting cast, Miles Teller playing Goose's son and everything, and that whole backstory was interesting as well. But yeah, it's all just fantastic. And I cried. I teared up. and a couple of times. So, I mean, it's just a good time at the movies, and I cannot wait to see it again. And you should see it too. Go check it out. Memorial Day weekend, perfect for it. Check it out. If you did see it, let me know what you thought about it down below in the balls area. Hit that like, thumbs up. If you'd be so kind, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. Also, if you want to join, hit that. We got the Patreon down there too. All the links provided down below. All right, guys. Talk to you later.